So this module is about data-based individualization. So even though students who receive high quality instruction in general education classrooms, approximately 15 to 20% of students continue to struggle with academic skills. So students who have severe and persistent academic difficulties need more intensive instruction. And intensive instruction is often referred to as Tier 3 level of instruction, in contrast to targeted instruction, which is oftentimes Tier 2. So intensive instruction is characterized by increased intensity, more instructional time, smaller group size, and individualization of instruction based on data. Intensive interventions are most effectively implemented with a multi-tiered system of support. So this is essentially a system of providing interventions of increasing level of intensity that are matched to students' needs and based on data. So intensive intervention is intended to meet the needs of a relatively small number of students, but that doesn't mean they just have to be students with disabilities. It's beneficial to those both with and without disabilities who are not responding adequately to targeted instruction, which is, like I said, Tier 2, and those with disabilities who are consistently not meeting their IEP goals. So data-based individualization is a research-based process for gradually individualizing and intensifying interventions through the systematic use of assessment data, validated interventions, and research-based adaptation strategies. So collecting and evaluating data is important when working with these students of all ability levels, but it becomes especially critical when working with students who have demonstrated learning challenge. So progress monitoring is a type of data we can collect, and it indicates how students are performing and identify students who are not responding adequately to instruction, and then it helps estimate a student's rate of improvement across time. And then finally, it helps determine when an instructional change is needed. So diagnostic assessment is another form, and it helps understand why students are struggling to make progress on certain tasks, and it helps identify the skills or areas in which a student struggles, as well as making intervention adaptations that align with the student's needs. So essentially, this is saying, like, it helps you figure out why students are struggling and how we can change this. So helpful tools to use in intensive instruction is changing dosage and time. This means frequency of intervention, length of instructional strategies, and duration of the intervention. And the benefits of this is increased engaged learning opportunities and covers more skills and strategies and provides more opportunities for practice with corrective feedback. So it's also beneficial in another strategy to help with to be used with intensive intervention is changing the learning environment to promote attention engagement. This is reducing group size and reducing classroom distractions like noise and otherwise promoting academic engagement. And then benefits of this is interacting more with each student, and it provides more opportunities for students to practice and receive corrective feedback. So then we can also use combined cognitive and processing strategies with academic learning. So that's means helping our students in retaining and recalling information, giving them strategies to do that, as well as organizing materials and such. So then we can also modify the delivery of instruction, which has always proved to be beneficial. So this module is helpful in just understanding why intensive instruction is important and individualized instruction is important, as well how to do it and assessments that will help you be successful with it. So this was for EOL number 7.